Y'all remember last year when Kanye was talking about slavery was a choice, and everybody jumped on him. And those of us who are astute knew exactly what he was saying. And if they let the brother finish saying what he was saying, he could explain himself a lot better. But the brother at TMZ, the one that always cluing talking about butts and all that stuff, he got like about 5 minutes of fame because he told Kanye West, cause white folk love it when we tell off another black person that they think don't know their place. And then John Legend made a comment here and there and whatnot. Made a little dig at Kanye when then Kanye was going to meet with President Trump. Uh, John Legend and Snoop and Don Lemon and them all had something to say. And, and John supposed to have been Kanye boy, but John was criticizing him. And I said, if that's your friend, what your enemies are doing? You know what I mean? Because if even you thought Kanye was an issue, you could say, Kanye, man, what are you doing, man? No, he went right to the press. He went to social media. His wife went to social media. And I told y'all, I said, a lot of y'all didn't pay attention to what Kanye was saying. Y'all just so used to the media kicking him. It became, this is fast. This is America's pastime. Kick Kanye, kick Kanye. But the thing is, I told y'all, John supposed to have been his boy, and he was out there talking crap about him right along with everybody else. But I told y'all John Legend was a rat. But I remind y'all again, John Legend participated in a documentary about Michael Jackson, the one that Spike Lee directed about Off the Wall, talking about how influential it was and everything. John Legend also, talk about how great Michael and big influence Michael Jackson is. Well, let me tell you something. I had forgotten that Michael had was talking to John Legend. Matter of fact, I think they were talking about doing music. I know will.i.am and quite a few other artists are supposed to be working with Michael on a never released project. Matter of fact, will.i.am still to this day said he may never release those things that him and Michael and them worked on. But nonetheless, Michael right now is back in the news. Now the man been dead 10 years, okay? It don't even seem like 10 years, but he's been dead 10 years. And I told y'all, I said, the last 3 years, I said, all of a sudden they've been talking about Mike. I've been noticing in my video, I said, have y'all noticed they've been talking about Michael Jackson a lot lately, dropping his name here and there? And then I said, they started doing that, they up to something. And then I realized they started talking about how much his estate was worth. And I said, once they was able to buy the Beatles catalog and the rest of the catalogs from Michael, because Michael owned a lot of people crap. He owned half of Sony Publishing. A lot of people don't know that. I said and then they said his estate is bringing in positive, gain and all that stuff, all that. I said, they ready to destroy that fortune, or they ready to stop that momentum, because Michael is the highest paid dead celebrity ever. No other celebrity, even deaf Michael Jackson, is breaking records. That's one of the reasons why they want his family to have any access to their money. They wanted Catherine, but they know Catherine, they know she ain't gonna be a threat too much. They know that his brothers and his nephews and his sisters and nieces may be a threat, but they don't. But they don't want the mother. They damn sure didn't want Joe Jackson to the money. That's why everybody was cheering that because he was dead. But nonetheless, they found a way attacking this man again. And the thing is, a lot of us forget over the last 10 years, there have been reports of it from the FBI saying this man was clear. There have been other reports. There have been people who have come out and said they've lied on him. There's been proof shown that this man was hounded. But you get this white guy from England want to do a documentary. And American media is so thirsty to paint black men as sexual predators. It should never got to the Sundance. It should have never got to Sundance. You think if I was to make a documentary about Israel, you think Sundance would have took it? Fuck no. But keep insisting that Michael Jackson and every other well-known black man is a sexual predator. That sells. It's sad to see what they did to this brother. But they want to blame Joe Jackson. No, it was white America that did this. That him trying to live up to an image, and they like, nah, nigga, we don't want you. Go back to you go back to making us dance and doing high pitched sounds, and that's what we accept you as long as you don't get out of hand. When Mike stopped buying shit and living like all other rich folks, they're like, nope, gotta take him down a peg or two. But what gets me is that you got black folk who are now co-signing this BS. John Legend, I mentioned him just a few seconds in the commentary about how he betrayed Kanye, talking shit about Kanye. Well, guess what? John Legend's talking about Michael Jackson too. Now, everybody, I forget this version of John Legend with the thick goatee and the locks. You know what I mean? Or the twisties, whatever the fuck they used to call them, or still call them. Him and Michael, he was celebrating Michael Jackson, befriending Michael Jackson. I mean, look at him. Now he's throwing Michael Jackson on the bus. I believe what they said in the documentary. Wow, man. You did the same thing with R. Kelly. I believe the documentary. All of a sudden, John Legend built this thing by throwing brothers under the bus. He is a Virginia Negro, so you know how some of them Negroes in Virginia get. If you're from Virginia, I mean no disrespect, but y'all got people in Virginia giving the damn governor the benefit of the doubt, dressed in blackface, and your attorney general, but yet y'all about to throw your lieutenant governor under the bus. John Legend said he believes, he said, I don't see a reason why not to believe him. Wait a minute. So when he was accused back in the day, you were standing where, oh, you was getting benefit of being around Michael. You needed that press. You need to get into the business. You need to know who's who. Now that you're a name now. You're on shows like The Voice and shit, doing commercials. You're like, I don't need these Negroes anymore. White mommy and daddy, they pat me on the head. They give me the reach around. I don't want to piss them off. But this bastard was just performing a Elvis tribute. But here it is. You met Michael Jackson. You were one of the few people that actually got to meet Michael Jackson. I never met Michael Jackson. I only know about Michael Jackson, his music, the movies he did, and a handful of interviews the man had gave over the years. You actually sat and talked with him and praised brother in a documentary. Now you're throwing shade at him. Every time a white person says something, John Legend, now he agrees with it. When white folks went after Kanye, yep, R. Kelly, yep, Michael Jackson, yep, It seemed to me that John Legend is trying so hard to please everybody else. You forget where you come from, brother. White folk like you now because you wouldn't go out there and parrot white supremacy. But let me tell you something, you Negroes, eventually y'all run back to us. I'm telling y'all need to make a mental note. I've been yelling about these Negroes for years. I said Black Hollywood is dangerous. You went performing the Elvis Presley special when we known since kids that Elvis was banging Priscilla while he was in the army at the age of 14. But you're going to throw Michael Jackson up us. How many investigations they did on Michael Jackson? They ain't found nothing on him. And you Negroes, y'all see a documentary, two dudes that lied at the trial. Or lied for him. And they're going to say, well, I was afraid. Come on, man. And they got called out on it. There are people in Hollywood that said Wade is not to be trusted. But they made sure they did a one-sided thing. And see, that's why I said Oprah. And you know John Legend is cool with Oprah. Him and his wife, they all cool. They all hang together. What's they say? Birds of a feather flock together. You a rat, dude. How you gonna sit there? You heard the allegations when you met him. What changed now? Oh, because two white dudes did a documentary? So you mean tell me the only way you believe people, they do documentaries? Remember, you do shit at Bill Cosby too. So this is what you do. So John Legend, if somebody accuses a brother of doing something, oh, I believe the brother until you do a documentary. You one of those Negroes that's sitting there and say, I gotta see it on TV to believe it. All the evidence points to those dudes lying, and it was a one-sided thing. You ain't no different than, I told y'all John Legend was a rat. Way back when he was being slick throwing shade at Kanye. This Negro think he in. I'm gonna tell you something. There's gonna come a day when people stop buying your music, and people gonna remember. Hey, John, remember that? See, somebody to call him out, but he was on Bill Maher just a few weeks ago talking about R. Kelly. Him and this reporter throwing shade at R. Kelly. I'm like, come on, man. Are y'all that afraid of white folk that they gonna take something away from you? It's funny. If you thought he was a pedophile now, you should have thought he was a pedophile then. Because people was talking about it at that point. But no, I'm gonna go hang out with Michael Jackson because I want to get some props. Oh, that's John Legend. He ain't about Michael Jackson. Let's go listen to his CD. See how I sound. Even this dude's music style has changed. But I'm not shocked. He went on Virginia Negroes. And you from Virginia, if this ain't your mindset, I apologize. But y'all know exactly what I mean. Slave mindset.